Hello everyone, I'm pleased to present Fundamentals of Internal Combustion Engines. My name is Cho Yu Lee. In today's lesson, I'm going to introduce the first section of Internal Combustion Engine, Energy and the Environment. There are 8 sections in total for this course, including Section 1, Energy and the Environment, Section 2, Engine Components and its Operation, Section 3, Operating Parameters, Section 4, Pump Timing, Section 5, Port Flow Performance, Section 6, Compression Ratio, Section 7, Introduction to In-Cylinder Pressure Diagnostics, Section 8, Engine Simulation. Let's begin our lesson. Section 1, Energy and the Environment. Part 1, Top 20 Vocabulary Words. I'm going to read top 20 vocabulary words, which will also be repeated in the next few slides. Please listen to the words carefully. Projection, population, median, billion, fossil fuel, gas, coal, reserves, production, emissions, units, reduction, targets, petrol, diesel, energy, environment, investigate, reservoirs, barrel. Part 2, Energy Storage. The energy storage data keeps updating because oil and gas companies have devoted to investigate in searching the undiscovered fuel from existing reservoirs by using chemicals, supercomputers, and robotics. The table shows previous information that fossil fuel has 1.3 trillion barrels of oil equivalents. Currently, BP believed that the global revealed fossil fuel resources could increase from 2.9 trillion barrels of oil equivalents to 4.8 trillion barrels of oil equivalents by 2050, nearly double the projected 2.5 trillion barrels of oil equivalent required to meet global demand until 2050. David Eaton, BP Group Head of Technology, said resources could further increase to a number of 7.5 trillion barrels of oil equivalent by applying new exploration and technology. Part 3, Environment. As you can see from page 9, the official United Nations population estimates that the world population of 7.2 billion in mid-2013 is projected to 1 billion people increase in the next 12 years, reaching 8.1 billion in 2025 and to further increase to 9.6 billion in 2050 and 10.9 billion by 2100. Thus, the energy consumption will increase rapidly due to a significant population growth. In page 10, we can find emission reduction targets, 2015 targets. The 2015 targets corresponds to a fuel consumption of around 5.6 liters per 100 kilometer of petrol or 4.9 liters per 100 kilometer of diesel. Since monitoring started under current legislation in 2010, emissions have decreased by 22 grams CO2 per kilometer. The average emission level of new cars sold in 2016 was 118.1 grams of CO2 per kilometer, significantly below the 2015 target of 130 grams. 2021 targets. By 2021, phased in from 2020, the fleet average to be achieved by all new cars is 95 grams of CO2 per kilometer. This means a fuel consumption of around 4.1 liter per 100 kilometer of petrol or 3.6 liter per 100 kilometer of diesel. The 2015 and 2021 targets represent reductions of 18% and 40% respectively, compared with the 2007 fleet's average of 158.7 grams per kilometer. It's the end of our class today. Please remember to recite the top 20 vocabulary words. See you next time.